think. He took out 100 men all on his own.
I know, it was quite a feat, right?
You guys must have been really worried about us.
It's a huge relief. We owe Captain Guts a great deal for today.
You know, it's kind of a shame, though, that Boss Griffith couldn't stick around to join us. I know he's got that big war council to attend, but still. It's just that Big Sis could really use his support right about now.
Cut it out!
Go back to yours. Back to the sheath your master holds. Go back to Griffith.
That's going too far.
What? Come on, what did I say?
Casca,
Huh?
can I borrow you for a moment?
What's the matter?
Just wanted to tell you something I thought you should know. When we first thought we lost you two, we asked Griffith to send out a search party. Unfortunately, the nobles didn't quite agree with that course of action. But in no uncertain terms, this is what Griffith said.
Those two are vital to the Band of the Hawk. I cannot afford to lose them.
You serious?
Yeah, that's a big deal. For him to say such a thing so adamantly to a superior? I was even a little jealous. Oh, and by the way, you should use this to treat Mr. 100-Man Slayer's wounds.
Some kind of medicine?
Back when I used to work with that entertainment troupe a long time ago, I actually met an elf, believe it or not. He was a friendly little guy, and this one time when I got a pretty nasty injury in an accident, he gave me some of this elf dust.
A real elf? No way.
Yeah, it's the truth. Well, there's not a whole lot of people who still believe in them these days, but they're real all right. And hey, even if you don't believe in elves yourself, you can believe this. That dust is guaranteed to work. It saved me from the brink of death out in the field more times than I can count. That's my last bit of it.
And you're just giving it to me.
No worries. If you think of it more like one bag of medicine for 100 soldiers, that's a heck of a bargain you're getting.
Thank you, Judo.
And suddenly she's just like an ordinary girl.
You're still awake? You should get some rest.
My body's still on fire from the battle earlier. This was the best place I could find to cool down. What? Hey.
Don't move.
The pain is subsiding. What is that stuff?
It's from Judo, a secret remedy of his. Don't fuss, I'll treat your back next.
You know, you don't have to do this for me.
Huh?
I didn't do all that for your sake. I brought it upon myself. It's in my nature to cross swords rather than to run away. That's all.
You're telling me you fought 100 soldiers, only because it's in your nature to do so?
Yeah. But to tell you the truth, there was something I just couldn't get out of my head. Compared to what you're trying to do. Me fighting against 100 soldiers, it means nothing. I'm not talking about just you. I mean Griffith also. He's got something he'd stake his life on. And I can't help but be in awe of that. Compared to the strength of that purpose, whether I'm fighting 100 or even 1,000 men, it hardly makes a difference. There's no point to any of it as far as I'm concerned. That's what I feel.
Guts,
Some view, huh?
Huh?
So here's something. You've met Gaston, right? He's my second in command. He said once the war is over, he wants to open up a clothing shop in Wyndham with the money he saved up. I was surprised. He's more skillful than he looks. And Nicola asked a woman to marry him, but she turned him down. So now he's working towards getting promoted to captain so he can propose to her again, even though the others think it's hopeless. All of them have a crazy goal or two to shoot for. So when I look out to see all those flames glowing in the distance, it feels like they embody each and every one of their hopes and dreams. That's what I see anyway.
A campfire of dreams.
That was poetic. You almost sounded like a princess or something.
Shut up! But you're right. I think it goes even further than that. Every member of the Band of the Hawk has a small flame burning within them.
Yes, alone they could be snuffed out with a single breath. So to keep them burning on, we cast our flames together into the biggest bonfire of them all. The raging inferno that is Griffith. But you know, my flame doesn't burn here. I think I just happened across their campfire and wandered up to it, only to warm myself up for a time.
Oh, gods.
As long as I have this sword, I'm confident that I can survive any battle. And year after year, I prove it to be true. Before joining the Hawks, I always survived, no matter the odds, no matter how hopeless a losing battle. And this time was no different. But as true as that is, I still feel as though there's no meaning to be found in a life such as that. I've been fighting in battles for as long as I can remember. The mercenary leader who raised me taught me nothing, except how to wield a sword. This was all I had. I don't want to die. That's the only reason I go on. There's nothing to save myself for or to give myself to. I know nothing else. And at the end of the day, I still have no idea what my purpose truly is. So I'd rather let somebody else determine that for me instead.
But gods, you...
Who gives a damn? I've been going on and on forever at this point. I'm not even sure why I brought this crap up in the first place, really. Pathetic.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Are you... Wait a minute.
There he is! Captain Guts! Hey, Captain! Grab a drink with us!
Sure.
Are your wounds healing up, Captain?
Yeah, I'm just fine.
Wow, you're some kind of monster!